here for Atlanta on display tonight. Kisiadu gets us underway, plays back to Shannon. Long ball played by Metcalf, headed on by Kisiadu. No one there for Atlanta. Tambakis comes out of the box to grab that. Play short in the back to Guillen. Taylor back to Guillen. Patience from the Oaks in the early going. Fernandez up to Miller. Touch inside, not going to get there off his line quickly. Mitch Hildebrandt to grab that.
Safe hands from Mitch Hildebrandt.
Very decisive coming off his line quickly. Atlanta tries to build up down the right side. John Gallagher, the converted right back, playing very well at right back this season.
Yeah, leading goal scorer for ATL UTD2 with 6 goals, so he's played a little bit of everywhere this year for them.
He has. He's been all over the right side. He's played as a right winger. He's played up top as well. Draft pick from Notre Dame on an MLS contract. Patience from the young Stripes. Hildebrandt switches to Cochran. Cochran picks out Kisiadu with a nice turn at midfield. Here's Gallagher jumping into the attack. Kisiadu with a big block, but unable to win it. North Carolina looks for the long ball up to Iwalu. Hildebrandt off quickly to get it. That's going to be the big storyline tonight, is how North Carolina adjusts to not having their star striker Rios.
Yeah, Rios second in the Golden Boot race of 17 goals. Like, how do you replace that? It's a big opportunity for the rest of the team to try to pick up the slack there.
It's Donovan Iwalu who gets the start up top tonight. U23 from Cameroon. He scored against ATL UTD2 in their first meeting earlier this season, a 4-0 win for North Carolina. It's a corner from the near side for North Carolina.
Yeah, Iwalu's got 3 goals. And this is his 12th start, so this is a big opportunity for him to show his worth.
Option short, not taken. Played into the near post. Iwalu with the header.
Well, there you go, Jason.
That is how you get it started. If you are Donovan Iwalu, you're missing the star striker, no problem. Header at the near post. Donovan Iwalu beats Mitch Hildebrandt, and North Carolina's out to an early 1-0 lead.
I mean, his 6'3" got on the header right there. Clinical finish right there.
Corner kick, you had the short option first. Played just outside the 6, and Iwalu with the glancing header to the far side. No one tracking him for Atlanta. Need a response if you are Scott Donnelly and the Stripes. Early lead for North Carolina FC. They are 7-2-4 when scoring first. Kyle Becker.
Another assist.
We highlighted early on. That's his 11th assist of the season. The Canadian international. Been a star for North Carolina this season.
Yeah, 3rd in USL in assist. I mean, been consistently all year feeding the target men.
And Bacchus releases Miller. Long ball in, looking for Iwalu again. And is able to escape their half momentarily. Kunga tries to control. It's back to DJ Taylor, the North Carolina FC Academy product. Hometown player from Raleigh, 21 years old. Played quite a bit this season for North Carolina FC. Taylor chips it in. Hildebrandt off to grab that. Cochran back to Hildebrandt. Now to Kendall Moulin. North Carolina FC making it very difficult for Atlanta to play out of the back. Jimmy, as we've seen often this season, Atlanta United as a club, academy all the way through, wants to play out of the back, wants to control the match in that way.
Yeah, I mean it's trickled down from Tata Martino with Atlanta United, and they're trying to play a certain style, trying to get through ball right there. But it's their style. They want to build up. Hey, if you're down a goal, you keep on plugging away.
Great idea from Laurent Kisiadou. Overhits the through ball to John Gallagher. We've talked about Gallagher playing up top and playing on the wing. We see that as a right back who can get forward and influence the attack. Now it's North Carolina. Big switch to the left side. Dropped back. Kendall Moulin's able to jump on it. Kisiadou overrun in the midfield, unable to keep possession, and it's back to North Carolina. Switch to the right side. Nowhere to go. Alessandro Castro closes him down well. They play back to Julito Fernandez. Long ball from Fernandez. Nobody home except for Mitch Hildebrandt.
And the defensive midfielder, Igbakoy, he's the second start, just got signed in late August, and he last match versus Penn FC got an assist. So he's one of those midfield destroyers that are going to look to dictate play there and break it up for ATL UTD2.
Yeah, game-winning assist for Igbakoy in the Penn FC match last weekend. He has 12 years of experience in the Azerbaijan Premier League, bringing that here to the USL.
Got some Europa League experience as well. So a big signing for them, trying to get that charge to a playoff spot.
ATL UTD2 in some sustained possession now. Alessandro Castro, signed earlier this year from the Atlanta United Academy. Drops that back. Kendall Moulin all the way back to Hildebrandt. Colin Clark teams are known for being very organized, very difficult to break down. We're seeing that firsthand tonight here at the Proving Ground. Kisiadou tries to turn, back on it.
Great turn.
Earns the free kick from Igbakoy just inside the attacking half. It's great work from Laurent Kisiadou. We've seen his highlight reel moves all season long. Here's another one.
Yeah, don't give him space because he's been known to knock in some golazos.
Kisiadou drops to Gallagher, cutting across, plays to Metcalf on the far side. Nice switch of play. Metcalf looking for the right-footed cross. It's not there. Cuts it back. Igbakoy with the header. A.J. Cochran on it just inside the attacking half. Kendall Moulin. Kevin Barajas. Kisiadou. Now he turns. Into Barajas. Wide to Gallagher. Right-footed cross blocked by Taylor.
Better movement from ATL UTD2 there. Some good combination play.
Taylor tries to clear. It's blocked by Barajas. Alessandro Castro with the shot and the goal. Alessandro Castro with a curler. 1-1 here at the Proving Ground.
First time, what a goal in the top left corner there.
Effort all the way around from Atlanta United to DJ Taylor tries to clear in the left corner. It's blocked. And Alessandro Castro, the young player signed from the academy this summer, with a curling effort beats Tambakis.
What a goal there. What a goal by Castro there.
We talked about needing a quick response. Alessandro Castro provides it. ATL UTD2 1, North Carolina FC 1. 9th minute here in the first half.
2 goals in 9 minutes. We're in for a long one here, Jason.
Both teams have to readjust now. Cochran, Kendall Moulin. North Carolina FC picking up the pressure a little bit.
I mean, great response from ATL UTD2 going down a goal. I mean, their average age is 22 years old, and you're seeing it right there. Going down a goal, keep on playing. Good things will happen when you create good chances.
Kisiadou keeps control there, gets fouled by Igbakoy again. It's 2 quick ones on Igbakoy. Referee Demyanchuk having a conversation with him about it. Quick free kick has to be retaken. Now Cochran to Metcalf. Kendall Mullen into Barajas. We can't forget Barajas and Gallagher's input on that goal. Good work down the right side to create that opportunity. It's the clearance that gets blocked at Castro, and he doesn't hesitate. North Carolina down the left side. Tackled away by Gallagher. Now Barajas on it.
Oliver Shannon getting a little lucky there. That was a bad giveaway in the middle of the field.
Now the switch to Metcalf. He picks out Kisiadu in the turn. Kisiadu flicks to Lagos Kunga. Left-footed shot blocked. Alex Tambakis easily handles that one. Doesn't even pick it up. Plays it out with his feet. First to Guillen, now to Taylor. Austin DeLuce, the veteran. Guillen back to Tambakis. Jackson Conway chasing. Julito Fernandez into Becker. Headed back, they pick out Iwalu. Iwalu with the right-footed blast wide to the left. Takes a touch. It's going to be a corner on the far side.
Can't give him that much space. You got to close that down.
A lot of space for Donovan Iwalu to turn and rip that with his right foot. This is how North Carolina FC opened the scoring early. It's Kyle Becker over to take it again. Lots of big targets for North Carolina. Iwalu takes up a spot at the top of the 6. Kendall Mullen in front of him. Multiple runners played in, headed away. DJ Taylor.
Good service in there. Very dangerous area for the corner.
North Carolina down the right side, forced to play back. Good pressure from ATL UTD2. Now Tambakis just outside the 18. Fernandez chased by Kunga. Ball over the top, nobody home. Mitch Hildebrandt. Injury issues for Hildebrandt this season have kept him out of both the Atlanta United lineup and the ATL UTD2 lineup after such a promising year last year in Cincinnati. Giveaway by Shannon. Cochran cleans it up, finds Kisiadu in a pocket of space. Closed down quickly by Igbekoy. Atlanta on it again. Kendall Mullen. Cochran surveys his options. Back to Kendall Mullen. Patience. Alessandro Castro turns. Now Cochran over the top, looking for Lagos Kunga. Just over hits it. Tambakis out to grab that. Quick play to Stephen Miller. Oliver Shannon closes it down, plays it out for a throw. Fernandez and Guillen. Now Taylor. Austin DeLuce cuts back. Kisiadu closes that down. Jack Metcalf gets in there in front of Iwalu, and he's taken down. Very strong challenge from Donovan Iwalu. Jack Metcalf read that pass really well, but he paid the price. Donovan Iwalu cleans out Metcalf, who is still down. He's up to his feet, hobbling just a bit. Demyanchuk have a conversation with Iwalu after that one.
Give him a little warning.
Reckless challenge from Donovan Iwalu, the goal scorer. Whistle to bring us back into play, and A.J. Cochran will reset for Atlanta. 1-1 here in the 15th minute of action. Fireworks early here at Coolray Field. Metcalf drops to Kendall Mullen.
This is a massive match for North Carolina FC. You know, 3 points from the playoff line, and I mean, these next matches, they got a ton on the road coming up.
Now an opportunity after a bad giveaway. Half volley. No one there. Zach Steinberger. We've seen Zach Steinberger 4 starts since joining North Carolina from Indy 11. Very dangerous player in the final third. Very confident player as well, as we saw in that opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Victor Igbekoy picks it up. Down the right side. Now Kyle Becker. Becker with the right-footed cross straight to Hildebrandt. Doesn't get the run from Iwalo that he was looking for. And Mitch Hildebrandt, the top of the 18 to settle.
Becker is dangerous in those wide areas. You see his service off that corner that led to the goal, but right there you see how dangerous it is. If you give him space, he's going to whip in a good cross.
Has to be closed down a little quicker. Sure, Scott Donnelly will be talking to his team about that as we go tonight. Trouble playing out of the back. Gallagher with the giveaway. Iwalo with the right-footed goal. Donovan Iwalo, 2 goals in the first 16 minutes. North Carolina restores their lead, 2-1.
I think they're asking Daniel Rios who right now. I mean, clinical right there. He punishes ATL UTD with a bad giveaway right there.
That's the challenge, playing out of the back. At ATL UTD2 wants to play out of the back. They will do it under pressure. That time it burns them. The giveaway from Gallagher, and Iwalo punishes them quickly.
I mean, 2 goals from him inside 16 minutes. What a start for him, replacing Daniel Rios. And they just punished ATL UT2, just a bad giveaway right there. And they got to bounce back, the young team.
No chance for Mitch Hildebrandt to make that save. And now 2-1. Atlanta has come back once. We'll see how they settle after that one. Now, Atlanta down the left side. Metcalf's cross is blocked. Now Kyle Becker.
North Carolina FC has only lost once when scoring 2 goals. They have 3 wins, 1 loss, and 2 draws. So, I mean, it's looking good when they scored 2 goals or more.
This time Igbekoy can't control it. Alessandro Castro does. Picks out Kunga. Now Laurent Kisiadu. Cuts to the left foot. Left-footed shot. Takes a deflection, and it's going to be a corner on the far side for Atlanta.
Really good moves by Kisiadu right there to get an open look, and got deflection, and now get a corner kick here to see if ATL UT2 can bounce back once again.
The Creature Comforts corner kick, our first of the night for ATL UTD2. Captain Jack Metcalf will be taking it. An in-swinger with the right foot from Metcalf. Cochran and Kendall Moulin on the back post, and Demyanchuk wants to have a conversation about the physical play here from Cochran and Igbekoy. Demyanchuk asking them to relax. Now we have the corner from Metcalf. It's short to Kisiadu. Back to Metcalf. Offside flag goes up. Short corners, sometimes you can do that if the timing is not on. Let's take a look at that Kisiadu shot again. You mentioned it. He's so good at creating space in tight spaces. Little quick moves to create the shot.
Yeah, I mean, Kisiadu has been doing that consistently all year. He gets a couple step overs, a couple good skill moves, and gets an open look. And we've seen in previous matches he can score some wonder strikes.
Throw in on the far side for North Carolina into Igbekoy. Becker with a giveaway. Lagos Kunga pounces on it. Closed down quickly by Igbekoy, though. He cleans it up. Back to Fernandez. Kunga challenges, cleared away. Now A.J. Cochran, Kendall Moulin, and back to Hildebrandt. It's going to be a game of transitions, as we can see in the early going. Both teams ready to pounce on any giveaways in the midfield. Gallagher, Kendall Moulin, Cochran. Switching the point of attack back to the right side. Kendall Moulin with some space. The sides of the left side's a little better. Back to A.J. Cochran. A ball over the top looking for Lagos Kunga. Kunga nearly gets on the end of it. Still scrapping for it. Now he does win it. Kunga cuts to the right foot. Back to the left. Cross in, blocked away. Corner kick on the far side upcoming.
Great work by Kunga there. Again, that cross in a very deadly spot there. I thought the chance missed. I thought he should have taken that right-footed, but he got a cross in a dangerous area.
Lagos Kunga prefers the left foot, and it creates another Creature Comforts corner kick. Jack Metcalf to take this one again. Jackson Conway on the back post. Kisiadu gives a short option, cuts back. Metcalf with the delivery. Over everyone, headed away. Igbekoye didn't know who was behind him, had to head that back over the end line. And it's going to be Metcalf taking one from the near side now. Back-to-back Creature Comforts corner kicks. Overhit that delivery a little bit, Jack Metcalf. Kisiadu, followed by Becker. Play into the box. The back post, Cochran rises up and heads it down. Wide of goal. Nice ball from Jack Metcalf to pick out A.J. Cochran. But Cochran unable to put that on frame. Now North Carolina down the right side. Kyle Becker in space. Closed down by Castro. Switch to DJ Taylor. Now Austin DeLuce. Down the line to Taylor. It's blocked. Back to DeLuce. Nice ball inside. Tackle misses. Metcalf gathers it inside the 18. He plays down the left line to Lagos Kunga. Picks him out. Kunga 1v1 down the left. Unable to beat Fernandez. I think Julito Fernandez has seen that move a couple of times from Kunga. Tries to play it to one side and chase around the other. Cape Verde International was not having it. Now North Carolina quickly down the other way. Steinberger tries to cross, mishits it. Ends up as a giveaway. That was a golden opportunity for North Carolina.
Yeah, totally mishit that one from Steinberger. Uncharacteristic of him.
Quick throw in, now across. It's blocked away by Kendall Moulin. North Carolina giveaway on the far side. Corner kick upcoming. Kyle Becker. Well, we know we have to look for Donovan Iwalu on this one. Victor Igbekoye as well. Julito Fernandez, all prime targets for Kyle Becker to pick out with this corner kick delivery. Becker steps back. Now to take to the top of the 18, over everyone. Be a throw for Atlanta on the near side. Select is the official soccer ball of the USL. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit www.selectsportamerica.com. Receive free shipping on orders over $50. Live from Coolray Field here in Lawrenceville, Georgia, North Carolina FC leading ATL UTD 2-1. Lots of fireworks here in the first half. I'm Jason Longshore, joined by Jimmy Vance. Jimmy, what's it going to take for Atlanta to get back into this one?
I think that they've just got to do like they did on the first goal. Be creative, be a little bit more direct, and go fast in transition too on the counter. Got to speed up play a little bit more here.
Now they try to build out of the back, switching to Kendall Moulin. Picks out Kevin Barajas, University of Kentucky product. Gallagher, Barajas, Kisiadu. DeLuce wins that away. DJ Taylor back to Aaron Guillen. Taylor and DeLuce on the near side. Guillen evades the challenge from Kunga. Very nicely done. Switches to Fernandez. Fernandez tries to find Stephen Miller, overhits it. Jack Metcalf pounces. Now that quick transition you mentioned, looking to see that start to pick up pace for Atlanta. Unable to do it here. Metcalf, Castro, now Ollie Shannon. Laurent Kisiadou back to Kendall Moulin. Shannon switches it to Cochran. Now Metcalf. Castro, the goal scorer. Inside to Barajas. Now Lagos Kunga down the left. Left-footed cross. Headed away. Castro with a flying volley. Alex Tambakis ready for this one, but Alessandro Castro showing his confidence in the early going.
Big confidence from the youngster there. Man, putting that on target. Incredible technique right there.
Flying volley reminiscent of Josef Samuel's first goal for ATL UTD2. Alex Tambakis was ready for it, makes the save. Now North Carolina trying to build out of the back. Switch to DeLuce, Igbakoy, Taylor. Back to DeLuce. Smith with the turnover. Alessandro Castro inside to Lagos Kunga. Opportunity for Atlanta here. Kunga blocked away. Castro again. Kisiadou. Left-footed shot. Just wide of the near post. Laurent Kisiadou so strong at the little drag back to create space.
Just dragged it wide there. It was a great look for him, and a lot better there from ATL UTD2, trying to punish North Carolina FC for the bad giveaway there in midfield.
Both of the Atlanta United Academy products signed to USL deals this season. Kisiadou and Castro trying to get an equalizer for Atlanta. Big switch from North Carolina. Goes out, throw deep in Atlanta territory.
Castro, he's impressed me in this first 26 minutes. Boy, he has been looking good for ATL UTD2.
Great to see a young player like that come through the academy, earn a professional contract, and now turning into a star in front of us. Oh, what a shot off the post. Left-footed rip off the far post. North Carolina keeps that in.
What an effort right there.
Nothing doing on the cross, but let's go back to that initial shot.
I mean, just a thunderbolt from outside the box and hitting the right post. I mean, incredible. That would have been incredible if that went in, because we would have seen some epic goals already this match.
Looked like Mitch Hildebrandt read it well, but he was unable to get a hand on it. The post bails him out. North Carolina FC looking very dangerous in their attacking half. Atlanta United 2 trying to find an answer. Alessandro Castro, Laurent Kisiadou, both with chances recently. But it's North Carolina in possession now at midfield. DeLuce, DJ Taylor, ball over the top. Kendall Moulin out to close it down. Austin DeLuce provides the overlap, plays him. Left-footed ball back inside, and it's Kyle Becker off the deflection. 3-1 to North Carolina.
Wonderful movement there from North Carolina FC. What a teamwork goal right there.
It's great hold-up play on the left side, waiting for the overlapping run from the veteran Austin DeLuce, and his cross was perfect.
And they buried their chances. I mean, I think both teams are creating fantastic chances, inside the box. But right there, North Carolina FC, they have just been clinical all night.
Kyle Becker cutting across the field, gets his 4th goal of the season, takes a deflection, gets a little bit of good fortune from that. But North Carolina FC creating dangerous opportunities on a regular basis tonight. Laurent Kisiadou brings us back into play. Back to Oliver Shannon, now Jack Metcalf. ATL UTD2 trails 3-1 here in the 30th minute of action from Coolray Field.
Well, North Carolina FC, they cannot, rest on this, because they had 3-1 up on Nashville, and they let Nashville creep back into that one. So, they've got to keep their foot down on this one.
It's a great point. At home, North Carolina FC goes up 3-1. Nashville SC, you could say, was fortunate. They get 2 penalties and a deflected goal. But those 2 points in a playoff race can be critical. Now Laurent Kisiadou Down the middle of the field, right-footed shot, blocked. Jackson Conway with a touch. Kevin Barajas trying to turn. He's able to pick out Castro. Nice ball by Castro into Kisiadu, but he's unable to control. Great vision from Alessandro Castro to pick out Kisiadu between the lines. Now Tambakis with the ball at his feet. Tambakis tosses out to Guillen and now to DJ Taylor. Guillen swings it over to Fernandez and back to Aaron Guillen. Spent the last 2 years at FC Dallas. Homegrown signing in the Lone Star State. Played some college ball at Florida Gulf Coast as well. It's Guillen on it again. Big left-footed ball out to Kyle Becker. Or Stephen Miller, sorry. Back to Fernandez.
Becker now with 11 assists and 4 goals this year. I mean, been vital for them in their hunt for the playoffs.
Becker now with the overlap. Miller with the cross. Over Iwalu, but Austin Deleuze on it. He's able to cut back around Gallagher. Now DJ Taylor beats Kendall Moulin, left-footed cross. Almost outside the 18. Does keep it in on the far side. Becker defended by Castro. Castro forces the throw in. You mentioned it, with Rios out tonight with the hip flexor injury, someone had to step up, and Kyle Becker has done that.
Yeah, in a big way. He's been doing it all year, but especially with Rios being out, we didn't know, who was going to step up, and Becker just keeps on feeding the strikers, and with that great assist as well.
Shot saved by Hildebrandt. Rebound given up. No one can get on it. ATL UTD2 living dangerously. North Carolina cuts inside. Right-footed shot. Wide of the post. It's quick work from North Carolina here to create another chance. Igbekoy with the entry pass.
No, and North Carolina FC, they haven't wasted chances. I mean, they've been putting some good shots on target.
Mitch Hildebrandt makes the save. Gives up the rebound, but Atlanta's able to clear. It's a fight at midfield. Kevin Barajas loses out. Austin Deleuze, great tackle by Kendall Moulin. But Atlanta can't keep possession. Igbekoy with the switch. Stephen Miller cutting inside. Now back to DJ Taylor. Deleuze chips into Steinberger. Cochran tries to close it. Doesn't win it. Steinberger. Iwalu. Goal. Donovan Iwalu. 4-1 North Carolina FC.
Hat trick. Hat trick inside 33 minutes. What a start for North Carolina FC in this one.
ATL UTD2 just unable to clear their lines. Steinberger this time with a great move at the top of the 18 to slip it into Iwalu. And Donovan Iwalu, 6 goals on the season tonight, doubles his season total.
A great finish there. I mean, right in the roof of the net. I mean, clinical finish from him.
Outstanding finish by Iwalu. A little head fake gets Hildebrandt down, blasted into the roof of the net. And North Carolina FC, quick start tonight, 4-1 lead in the 34th minute.
I mean, dream start for North Carolina FC in their push for the playoffs here.
Come into the match in 10th place, 3 points out of a playoff spot. With a match in hand, they have to pick up as many points as possible, and a quick 4-1 lead in the first half is one way to do that. Atlanta trying to regroup, just trying to string a few passes together in the back. Kendall Moulin back to Hildebrandt, now to A.J. Cochran.
This is where the leaders have to step up for ATL UTD2, like Metcalf and Cochran. They got to step up, make sure none of these guys check out. You know, they still got to play and keep on plugging away and see if you can make anything happen.
Kevin Barajas over the top, looking for Jackson Conway, who's offside. Last time here at the Proving Ground, it was the youngsters who stepped up late. Academy players Natnael McDonald, Dylan Gaither combining on a late equalizer in stoppage time against Indy 11. But you're right. You have the veterans here for a reason. These are the types of moments that you need that leadership, guys who have been here before. We've seen North Carolina FC give up goals from a leading position. You mentioned it, the Nashville SC match. And it's not like Atlanta hasn't created chances tonight.
No, they've been creating great chances. They just got to keep it going with consistency there, and they have to shore up their wings because that's a dangerous area where North Carolina FC is exploited in this one.
And they do it again. Miller over the top looking for Becker. This time Cochran's able to grab it. Plays back to Hildebrandt. No fuss there for Mitch Hildebrandt. Goes long, but no one there for Atlanta. And here's another opportunity. Zach Steinberger with a shot. Mitch Hildebrandt gets down quickly to smother it. Now ATL UTD2 on the far side. Castro back to Cochran. Kissiadou, Metcalf. Looking over the top. Kunga chasing. Kunga unable to get that touch to settle it. Excellent work by Guillen to shield him off, and Tambakis grabs it. The USL's official Twitter feed keeps you up to date with news, live game updates, and highlights from around the league. This is going to be a highlight right here. Laurent Kissiadou with the right-footed blast just wide. Those turnovers for ATL UTD2, that's when they've looked their most dangerous.
Very direct there, and Kissiadou with a couple great moves there and just shanking a little bit to the left there.
If you want to see highlights like this, replays like this, make sure you're following @USL on Twitter. All your highlights from around the league. Tambakis trying to find a teammate at midfield, unable to do so, and now it's Jack Metcalf with the throw. The 17s trying to inspire this young ATL UTD2 squad. Castro with a giveaway. Iwalo. Now back to Igbekoy. Reset for North Carolina. DJ Taylor down the left. Igbekoy, Deleuze, Taylor, Deleuze. Deleuze unable to pick out Steinberger. Castro with a touch, keeps possession momentarily. Now Conway. Sloppy play in the middle of the field both ways. And Aaron Guillen unable to pick out Kyle Becker for control. Becker heads it. Can't find a teammate. Now Kissiadou at midfield.
Great touch there by Kissiadou. Great control.
Love the technical skills of Laurent Kissiadou. Just trying to put everything together as a professional. Metcalf to Castro. Cochran with the big left foot. John Gallagher looking to get down the right wing. Gallagher's cross blocked by DJ Taylor, and it's a throw for ATL UTD2. 4-1 lead for North Carolina, 39th minute of action. Kissiadou, Conway cuts across, can't find it. Kyle Becker goes over the top looking for Iwalu. Defended by Cochran. Flag goes up on the far side. Foul by Iwalu. Free kick for Atlanta. Barajas back to Kendall Moulin. Now Barajas is able to turn. Kendall Moulin again. Look at how compact North Carolina FC is, making it very difficult for Atlanta to find space in the middle of the field. That compactness condenses down on Lagos Kunga. He gives it away.
Well, ATL UTD2 is very dangerous to start the match in the middle, and I think they've kind of changed up the tactics a little bit to clog that up a little bit to take out those danger areas.
It's a high line from North Carolina FC, and they're able to close things down very quickly. Now they play into Zach Steinberger. Out wide to Uwalu, who is in an offside position. Let's talk a little bit about Zach Steinberger. 5th start since coming over from Indy 11. Guy's lighting it up right now.
He has. I mean, he started off with his first 3 matches with 3 goals. He's been a great inclusion for them. Getting him on loan has been a bonus for North Carolina FC, and he's making his efforts shown here by playing incredibly well.
Such a spark plug for this team. He brings them instant energy, as we see right now. Quick turn, plays out left to DeLuce. Left-footed ball back to the top of the 18. Shot over the crossbar. Every time it seems to find Zach Steinberger in the final third. Just get a jolt of energy through this North Carolina FC squad. Hildebrandt takes the goal kick short. Now it's Ollie Shannon on it. Rookie out of Clemson. Former Everton Academy product. Big switch to Barajas. Gallagher closed down. Plays it back to Barajas. Inside to Kisiadu. Another nice turn. But great recovery there from Graham Smith. Smith with the left-footed ball out wide to Stephen Miller. Fernandez back to Miller. North Carolina can afford to be patient here with a 4-1 lead in the first half. Guillen chased by Conway. Taylor inside to Smith. Kisiadu steps up. Kunga does as well. Fernandez in a little bit of trouble. Spins out. Cuts back across Kunga. Nice work from Julito Fernandez. Now a ball down the middle of the field. Steinberger on it. Hildebrandt out. Steinberger beats him on the dribble. And Zach Steinberger, the spark plug with the goal, beats Mitch Hildebrandt on the dribble, and it's North Carolina FC 5. ATL UTD 2-1.
That's class from Steinberger to round Hildebrandt there, and just a cool finish.
It's the quick, direct play, picking out Steinberger in space. No one there to grab him, and you see the composure in the final third. He brings energy, but he's able to calm down 1v1 with the goalkeeper there.
A great finish. I mean, this is an incredible performance by North Carolina FC in this first half.
It's felt like North Carolina FC this season has been trying to piece everything together to be what they can truly be. I think we're starting to see that tonight. Complete team, and I think a big part of that is Zach Steinberger joining the squad. Stephen Miller with that ball out of the back, picks out Steinberger, and he does the rest. North Carolina FC trying to get to the locker room with a 4-goal lead. Foul called on John Gallagher as he's battling in the corner. Sergei Demyanchuk wants to have a conversation with him. Watch highlights from every game of the 2018 season and stay up to date with news from across the USL at the league's official Facebook page, facebook.com/USL Soccer. Aaron Guillen brings us back into play. Tambakis with the switch to Fernandez. 44th minute. North Carolina, 5-1 leaders. We're hearing we'll have 1 minute of extra time, or stoppage time here in the first half. Guillen and Fernandez, two-man game in the back for North Carolina. Now Fernandez with the big switch. Austin DeLuce settles. Barajas tries to win the ball away. Clears it away for a throw. Guillen, Taylor closed down quick by Barajas.
Barajas right there trying to urge his teammates to close down, keep them involved, keep them checked in this match.
And North Carolina is able to evade the trouble, but that touch gets away from Miller. Atlanta trying to take advantage of the opportunity. Can't take the throw quickly, though. No options for Metcalf. North Carolina is able to reset. Conway looks for the flick-on header. Castro does pick out Lagos Kunga, edge of the 18. Kunga with the nutmeg. Kunga inside the 18. Shot blocked away. Took a funny hop there as well. Tambakis had no idea where that was. Lagos Kunga cuts in. You talked about needing to take the shot with the right foot. He does there. Nearly finds the back of the net.
What an incredible solo effort there. I mean, he almost, that would have been, I think, goal of the week right there if he would have gotten that in the goal.
Jack Metcalf from the near side. Corner kick coming. Tries to pick out the runner, but it's behind him. Now Becker and DeLuce trying to escape for North Carolina. Headed away, Alessandro Castro over the top looking for Kunga. Now it's Jackson Conway with a touch. Conway enters the final third. Cuts back to Laurent Kisiadou. Kisiadou again. Played inside to Gallagher, unable to control. DJ Taylor looking for an escape route. Picks the easy one over the top. Kendall Mullen and Cochran. Not much time left here in the first half. We're into stoppage time. Barajas has to go backwards to Cochran. Demyanchuk has seen enough. And that's our whistle. First half. ATL UTD2 trailing 5-1 at the break. A little more steel in the midfield than Laurent Kisiadou. Kisiadou, more of an attack-minded player. Goslin will sit in with Barajas and Shannon. Give you a little more of a two-way game. Second half underway here from Coolray Field. North Carolina FC leading 5-1 over ATL UTD2. Jason Longshore, Jimmy Vance with you tonight. USL action on ESPN+. Aerial battle in the midfield. It's Victor Igbekoy who settles it for North Carolina. DJ Taylor down the line to Austin DeLuce, looking for the hat-trick man Donovan Iwalu. Plays back to Igbekoy.
We'll see if ATL UTD2 gets a little tighter to North Carolina FC, because in the first half they gave them a lot of space.
Right-footed cross, blocked down by Metcalf, but Hildebrandt's unable to pounce on it. Stephen Miller in a dangerous spot there for North Carolina. Set pieces have been a great opportunity for North Carolina all night. Becker takes it short to Miller. Miller's low cross cleared away by Kendall Mullen. Atlanta tries to clear their lines. North Carolina comfortable in possession at midfield. Igbekoy switches the point of attack down the right side. And now Kyle Becker. Cut out by Kendall Mullen. Metcalf, Shannon unable to keep it. Stephen Miller cutting across. DJ Taylor now on it. The outside backs for North Carolina jumping into the attack. Steinberger back to Taylor. Taylor driving in. Well defended by Gallagher, but he gives away the corner. Kyle Becker from the far side. Right-footed, in-swinging corner upcoming.
He's been providing great service all night, Becker, and he's always great on these corner kicks.
Service is always asking that question of Mitch Hildebrandt and his defenders. Not cheaply given away. Becker punched away by Hildebrandt. Left-footed shot. Looked like Iwalu was looking for the redirect in front. Redirected it a little too far wide. Mitch Hildebrandt with the goal kick. They take it short. Goslin out wide to Kendall Mullen. Long ball over the top, looking for Jackson Conway.
Conway just hasn't gotten much service there as the target man, Jason.
That's the tough thing for the academy guys when they come up, is just building those connections. Conway with very few touches on the ball tonight. Down the right wing, looking for Kyle Becker. Cochran clears off of him. Goal kick upcoming for Atlanta. 49th minute. North Carolina FC 5-1 lead over ATL UTD2. Hildebrandt takes the goal kick short. A.J. Cochran down the line to Metcalf. Cuts inside to Kunga. Kunga gives it away. Iwalu pounces on it. Now Steinberger. Cuts back. Picks out Kyle Becker, top of the 18. Right-footed cross. Back post. Header save, Hildebrandt.
Fantastic save by Hildebrandt there.
Kendall Moulin clears. Kunga and Castro now on the break. Jackson Conway. Conway cut off very well by Aaron Guillen.
Just another great cross from Becker there.
Kyle Becker with space at the top of the 18. Perfect ball across. Mitch Hildebrandt was up to the challenge. Get a look at that in just a minute. Kendall Moulin, Goslin, Gallagher. Now A.J. Cochran. Metcalf in space. Shannon back to Cochran and back to Metcalf. North Carolina FC again condensing the space at midfield, making it very difficult for Atlanta to find teammates and find connections.
And keeping it tight and forcing them to go long ball. And North Carolina FC is getting the ball back.
Lagos Kunga out to the right to John Gallagher. Goslin bodied off of it, and now it's Zach Steinberger on the break. Cuts it back to Becker. Now Stephen Miller down the right. Miller cutting inside. Becker gives him an option. Becker trying to cut back.
Got an
Miller.
ATL UT2 man down.
And Miller is now down after the challenge from Kevin Barajas. Let's go back to that cross from Kyle Becker that forced the save from Mitch Hildebrandt.
Becker, again, been dangerous, and if you don't close him down, he's going to put in a dangerous cross and a point-blank save right there from Hildebrandt.
Big save from Hildebrandt. Atlanta able to clear, get into the attacking half, and that's what results in this injury. Looks like Kendall Moulin really struggling at midfield. Trainer taking him off the field for now. And it will be a free kick just outside the 18 for Kyle Becker. North Carolina has dominated set pieces tonight. Referee Sergei Demyanchuk steps off 10 yards. Castro and Barajas, two-man wall in front of Mitch Hildebrandt. Kyle Becker has been deadly with the service all night long for North Carolina. This time he doesn't clear the wall. Becker will take the throw. Takes it quickly. Right-footed cross in, header over the bar. Steinberger unable to redirect that one to test Mitch Hildebrandt. It's a great short cross in, picking out Steinberger, but a little behind him, unable to put that on goal.
Yeah, couldn't redirect it down to make it into a good chance.
Alessandro Castro trying to turn at midfield, touched away from him by Igbekoy. A.J. Cochran and Chris Goslin. Goslin trying to find space in the middle of the field, harassed by Steinberger. Cochran to Barajas. Jack Metcalf tees up the right foot, plays short to Castro. His turn, he goes down, no foul. Yeah, and there's the whistle. Demyanchuk looking for the advantage. It wasn't there, comes back to the original foul. Nice turn by Alessandro Castro.
Very good turn from the youngster there. He looked great in the opening minutes in the first half. Let's see if he can continue that form into the second.
A.J. Cochran unable to find Kevin Barajas. North Carolina recovers possession. Becker and Stephen Miller. Julito Fernandez over the top, and Iwalu's got a step on Cochran. Cochran forces him back. Iwalu turns, right-footed shot, takes a funny hop in front of Hildebrandt, but he's able to get his body behind it and smother the rebound. That's that baseball infield. It can cause some difficulties for goalkeepers.
Yeah, a little tricky hop there, but Hildebrandt, a cool collection by the professional there.
Yeah, Donovan Iwalu looking for his 4th goal of the night. Mitch Hildebrandt up to the challenge. Now Chris Goslin, A.J. Cochran.
But North Carolina FC, they've been dangerous all night on those long balls. Getting into dangerous areas and getting onto them.
Well, they're not letting up tonight either. Sometimes you see teams with a 5-1 lead come back out of the locker room very complacent. You're not seeing that so far in the early going. Steinberger, Iwalu chasing things down. You see Colin Clark's team still keeping with that very compact play in midfield, making it difficult for Atlanta to find connections.
It's been impressive. Some teams, like you're saying, like up 5-1, it might turn into a passing clinic. But, they keep on moving forward. They're trying to get more goals. You never know. It might go down to goal difference.
Ollie Shannon pounces on a loose ball, tries to drive into the final third, but his chip is blocked away. Let's go back to that last one. Iwalu with the turn and shot. Mitch Hildebrandt's able to get his chest behind it and smother the rebound.
Yeah, a little funny hop here at Coolray Field with the baseball infield. You never know kind of what crazy bounces are going to happen, but it was a good collection by Hildebrandt.
Ollie Shannon with a big challenge. 2 North Carolina players down after tangling with Ollie Shannon. No foul called on either one. Didn't look like an advantage either.
Bringing the trainers out.
North Carolina trainer jogging onto the field very quickly. Ollie Shannon stepped in very strong there. It's Oliver Shannon, the defender for Atlanta United 2.
Yeah, it looked like more of like a little collision there, in the midsection. Didn't see anything else than that.
Not sure if Shannon just knocked the air out of the North Carolina player or not. Believe it's Victor Igbekoy who is down. The first North Carolina player who went down is now up to his feet. Looks like he's okay. That's Zach Steinberger. The second challenge. Now Igbekoy is up to his feet. Ollie Shannon, physical presence in the midfield. We've seen it a lot this season. Just returned from an injury layoff after what's been a very solid rookie season.
Very solid. He, in that defensive midfield position, he's looked great since coming from Clemson, and he's been a starter, from day one here for ATL UT2, and he's gotten a solid season in USL. It's great experience for him moving forward.
2nd round draft pick in the MLS Super Draft this year from Clemson University. On an MLS contract, but he hasn't played with the first team yet. He has played with ATL UTD2 exclusively. Mm-hmm. Provided a lot of steel in that midfield. They missed him during his injury layoff in a big way. There's not another physical presence like that for Atlanta in the midfield. It is a throw for ATL UTD2 on the far side. Actually not. It will be a drop ball. The whistle was blown before the ball was played out. Demyanchuk instructing Gallagher to play that back. And now we're going to reset with Alex Tambakis. Atlanta United's first ever signing, Alex Tambakis. The Greek-American. He's found a home in Cary, North Carolina now with the season he's had for North Carolina FC.
He's come up with some big saves, and the last match in Penn FC in stoppage time had a big save there to keep the clean sheet and get a vital 3 points there.
Racked up a couple Save of the Week awards in USL this season. North Carolina FC switches to the right side. Fernandez. Miller, Kyle Becker. Harassed by 2, back to Fernandez. Now Miller with the turn, picks out Becker. Steinberger takes it. Looking for the right-footed cross, chips it, overhits it for Becker. Chris Goslin on it. Alessandro Castro cuts back across the grain. Nice back heel from Castro to Chris Goslin. Goslin with the cut around Stephen Miller. Barajas closed down, has to go backwards. Castro, Metcalf, Kendall Moulin. Jackson Conway shows for it. Tries to turn, tries to play that out to Gallagher. It is deflected. Throw for Gallagher and Atlanta. Good to see Jackson Conway getting involved a little more here in the second half.
Yeah, helping out with the link-up play there, holding the ball up, trying to bring more attackers into play.
Throw down the line. Lagos Kunga turns, surrounded by three, unable to find a way through. Cleared out, and it's A.J. Cochran on it. Metcalf surveying his options, doesn't see one. Bounces it back and forth with Shannon. And now Barajas. Pass is blocked away. Igbekoy doesn't like what he sees, plays it back, and now North Carolina FC down the left side. Graham Smith with the big switch to Stephen Miller. Victor Igbekoy. Becker. Miller. Steinberger with the cut. Well read by Andrew Kendall Moulin, and he clears it out for a throw.
Great turn there by Steinberger. Get into the box there. Almost came off with almost putting in a good ball into the box.
Just such a spark for this team in the final third. Love how decisive he is in the attacking zone. He's on it again now. Metcalf. Steinberger's cross. Headed away by Cochran. It's not out. Gallagher pounces on that pass, though. And now John Gallagher streaking down the right side of the field. Jersey grab.
Yellow card there.
John Gallagher trying to break away. Looks like Demyanchuk will have a conversation, and there's the yellow card.
Yeah.
John Gallagher pounces on that pass and tries to take off.
It's been a little struggle for him being that right back, finally getting an opportunity to push more upfield to get into a dangerous area.
Graham Smith picks up the yellow, grabs the jersey of John Gallagher. Now Atlanta down the left side, overloading this side. Kunga cuts back to the right foot. Alessandro Castro. Right-footed ball in. Jackson Conway, header back across. Not sure if Conway was trying to redirect that on goal or look for a teammate. Takes a big hit from Aaron Guillen as well. And now it's Atlanta in their own half. Jack Metcalf and A.J. Cochran. Kendall Moulin back to Cochran. Alessandro Castro. Looks for the juke. Kyle Becker not having it. A.J. Cochran with a big switch into space for John Gallagher. Nice touch from Gallagher.
Great control.
Gets down the right wing. Cross blocked. It's out over the outfield wall, and it will be a Creature Comforts corner kick for ATL UTD2. Jack Metcalf jogging across to take this. Good work from John Gallagher down the right side.
Great control and just trying to create something and getting a corner kick here.
We talked about the decisiveness in the final third from Steinberger. That time Gallagher, very quick, very decisive, tries to take it down the line. Metcalf now with the corner. Cochran's header blocked away. Not sure how much of that Cochran was able to get. North Carolina just plays it down the wing. Nobody there except for Mitch Hildebrandt. North Carolina FC now can reset. Alessandro Castro on it for Atlanta. Atlanta United 2's goal scorer tonight. Kevin Barajas hugging the touchline, earns the throw. Barajas drops it back to Chris Goslin. A.J. Cochran quickly tied his shoe, and now he's up. Plays a 1-2 with Shannon, and now Goslin again, the second half substitute. Homegrown signing for Atlanta United. Cochran unable to find a teammate there. Now Iwalu tries to turn. Closed down quickly by Kendall Moulin. Back to Hildebrandt.
Good breakup there by Metcalf.
Kendall Moulin to Oliver Shannon. ATL UTD2 sticking to the game plan. Games like this, you're almost just focusing on a new match in the second half. You want to win the second half.
Exactly.
One of the lessons for a young team like this.
Especially with the big homestand, just try to get some confidence, try to get some momentum going into with this half and into the next match.
Jack Metcalf, Kevin Barajas, Jackson Conway. Hold up play, Oliver Shannon now. Alessandro Castro able to turn and face. Out wide to Barajas. Kevin Barajas back to Jack Metcalf. Big swing to Kendall Moulin on the right side. Back to the left to Barajas. Great ball from Kendall Moulin. Metcalf right-footed cross at the back post. Conway can't quite get there. Metcalf able to pounce on it, keep possession in front of Becker. Now Chris Goslin defended by Steinberger. Finds Castro, who finds Barajas down the left. Cuts back to the right foot cross, looking for Conway. And back to Alex Tambakis. Just over Jackson Conway there with the cross.
It's better from ATL UTD2. Some good link-up play there and some good dangerous crosses there, trying to create something.
Jackson Conway getting involved a little bit. Not quite able to pick him out in the 18.
But he's been involved a lot more in the second half, which is great for the youngster growing into the match.
Metcalf won that header, tried to find Barajas, and now Barajas is down. Tambakis to play that out so Kevin Barajas can get checked out. Also see Jackson Conway stretching out his calves. Not sure if he's cramping up. Looked like Barajas might have been stepped on there. Not a great look at it from our vantage point. He was charging in. He's close with the North Carolina player, but can't tell if he was stepped on or slight tweak of the ankle. Not sure.
I'm not quite sure from our vantage point.
But Kevin Barajas getting checked out by the Atlanta United 2 trainer. 66th minute, almost into the 67th minute. 5-1 North Carolina FC. We have a substitution for North Carolina. Zach Steinberger had the flurry of activity at the end of the first half. He will be departing.
Great performance from Steinberger. Gave this team a spark in that first half.
Andre Fortune will be entering the match. Steinberger with a great impact at the end of that first half with an assist and a goal. Lots of energy here in the second as well, chasing everything down, making life difficult for ATL UTD2. What does Fortune bring to the table? What's the instructions here for him from Colin Clark?
I think to keep possession, pass the ball, no sloppy giveaways. Don't give ATL UTD2 any hope in this match. Just calm and collected, pass the ball around, and just control possession.
We've talked about the academy for Atlanta United. Andre Fortune is the first former North Carolina FC Youth Academy player in the club's history to sign a professional contract with the first team. North Carolina FC is really investing in the local area, putting together some great partnerships on the academy side. And it's such an important part of the future of not just MLS, and we've talked about it a lot there, but USL as well.
Yeah, in a big way. And also Austin Dalus, he's a North Carolina native, played at Wake Forest, led them to a national championship. So these guys, these youngsters have somebody to look up to in that area, and they've really invested in the youth, and it's good to see in a USL.
Giveaway there from North Carolina. Quick throw opportunity for Atlanta. Back to Gallagher. Gallagher spinning, trying to attack, drag down. Free kick upcoming for Atlanta. I believe that was Fortune with his first opportunity, committing the foul on Gallagher. Jack Metcalf looking for the run from Castro. It's a little late. Julito Fernandez able to touch away and clear down the line. Throw for Atlanta. Into Chris Goslin quickly. A little too quickly. Demyanchuk wanted the throw from further back. Cochran took it quick. Kendall Moulin now entering the attacking half. Chips in, looking for the run from Jackson Conway just over his head, and Alex Tambakis takes his time, gathers it in. Pace is slowed down a bit. Looks like Kevin Barajas will not be able to continue for Atlanta United 2. And it's Sean Nicklaw entering the match. Nicklaw is a player we've seen with a few highlights this year.
He's been able to score from long range. I mean, he scored a couple Golazo goals, and he can hit him from distance, and he's been looking great all year for ATL UTD2.
Sean Nicklaw had what would have been a goal of the week nominee, but it became an own goal after it came off the crossbar and off the goalkeeper. He followed that up with a goal of the week. It's like he decided to one-up himself with a shot from distance.
Strong challenge there.
Chris Goslin goes down after a strong challenge. Advantage played. Jackson Conway, no foul there. ATL still on it. Gallagher down the line. Back to Gallagher, right-footed cross. Grabbed in by Alex Tambakis, and he's going to throw that out so Goslin can get looked at. Harsh challenge on Chris Goslin at midfield.
Yeah, very hard challenge there. And Chris Goslin's kind of been battling injuries all year in USL, and I hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, it's been a real challenge for Chris Goslin this season. In and out of the lineup, injuries have been an issue for him. He has played, he has featured with U.S. youth national teams, recently spent some time with the U20 Invitational, where Goslin played for the U19s, played against his teammate Andrew Carlton, who was with the U20s in that tournament. Looked to be an opportunity for Goslin to get back, get some regular minutes with ATL UTD2 to close out the season. Now he takes a hard challenge. Hasn't been on the field that long. Came in at halftime. Yellow card issued on that challenge. Victor Igbekoy picks that up. As you said, it was a pretty harsh challenge just inside the attacking half for North Carolina.
Yeah, Igbekoy, signed late in August, and that he's become that defensive enforcer in the midfield for them. It's going to be interesting to see how moving forward they have that, and they've added some good steel into that midfield, and they're pushing for that last playoff spot.
Goslin jogs back on. Enforcer's a good way to put it. Igbekoy picked up a couple of fouls very early in the match, kind of setting the tone. First yellow here on the foul on Goslin. Becker plays it out wide to the right. Cross looking for Iwalu. Headed away. Now North Carolina again down the right. Cross in. Metcalf heads it away. Shannon with the overhead volley. Jackson Conway does pounce on it on down the left. Unable to keep control, unable to find Lagos Kunga. And it's all the way back to Alex Tambakis. North Carolina FC content to play with the ball in their own half. Now the long ball from Tambakis to Iwalu, heads it up. Metcalf sneaks in, heads it down to Kendall Moulin. Goslin looks to switch the point of attack, but Kyle Becker cuts it out. Igbekoy rides off the challenge from Shannon. Not many in this league who can do that. And now Atlanta back in possession, but unable to connect passes. Gets away from Kunga. North Carolina FC down the left this time. Overhits it, Kendall Moulin. Back to Gallagher. Right-footed ball into Conway. Low header attempt. Risky challenge there, but North Carolina FC comes away with it. Kyle Becker. There's the overlap down the left. Fortune and Becker combine. Cross in, looking for Iwalu. Over him, Mitch Hildebrandt grabs it. Rolls it out to A.J. Cochran. ATL UTD 2 trailing 5-1. 74th minute of action here from Coolray Field. Jason Longshore, Jimmy Vance with you tonight on ESPN Plus. It's been a tough one for the home side.
Yeah, that first half they just got blitzkrieged, out the gates, and North Carolina FC has been as impressive as I've seen them all year. And this is a big match for them, and they came in focused and they got the early goals, and they put their foot stamp on this game.
Have definitely left their imprint on this one. This is the type of performance, as you're looking for a playoff spot in this crowded Eastern Conference, this is the type of performance that can spark you forward. Igbekoy rides off the challenge from Kunga. Switching the point of attack to the left, North Carolina now.
And we've seen this, hint of North Carolina FC scoring all these goals. They scored 6 on Charlotte Independence in late August. So you've seen this has been in them, and now it's been a massive spark for this one, especially in the first half dominance in the match.
Igbekoy tries to swing it out to Stephen Miller behind him, and it's a throw for Atlanta. But we have a couple of substitutions for North Carolina FC coming up now. Victor Igbekoy's night is done. Pivo Due entering the match. Graham Smith leaving along with Victor Igbekoy. Igbekoy, his presence in the middle of the field, we've talked about North Carolina FC trying to upgrade defensively. Adding that enforcer in front of the back four has been a big help. ATL UTD 2 with the throw. It was the final substitutions for North Carolina FC. Marios Lomas was the other substitution. Smith and Igbekoy out. Lomas and Due in. 77th minute here at Coolray Field. The first of 7 matches in a row here at home for ATL UTD 2. Not the start Scott Donnelly envisioned. Looking for some positivity as we finish this one up tonight. Header down the line. Iwalu pounces on it. Kyle Becker slid in centrally now for North Carolina. NCFC content to keep possession.
Yeah, they're here to close it out in the last 15, 20 minutes.
If you're Scott Donnelly, what are you looking for here in the last 15 minutes?
Looking for the effort. I've seen it even though they're down 5-1. ATL UT2 has still been trying to close down, trying to create something. I mean, the effort's been there. That's what I'm looking for, is making sure they're continuing to play to the last minute.
Looking for the individual work right now. We're seeing Sean Nicklaw try to create some space with runs off the ball. Goslin goes down again now. Tripped up from behind. Rough half of action for Chris Goslin.
Just got tripped up from there from behind.
It's the second hard fall for Chris Goslin in a matter of minutes. Free kick taken a little too quickly for Sergei Demyanchuk's liking. Try that again. Now to A.J. Cochran.
Loma's coming into the match. He's got 5 goals this year. So he's looking to get on the scoreboard as well and try to impress the boss.
Lagos Kunga deep in the corner. Pass can't find the runner. John Gallagher trying to find space in the final third. Atlanta's able to keep possession through Goslin. Out wide to Kunga. Gallagher to Niklaw, but he's offside. Coming into this, you might have thought that Lomas would have been the option instead of Iwalu up top. But Iwalu has made Colin Clark's decision look really good.
Yeah. Made the boss look very smart there.
Stay up to date with all of the best from social media around the USL by watching Off the Post with Kelsey Steele every Friday evening on the USL social media channels. Alex Tambakis with the free kick, headed away by Atlanta. Andre Fortune, Stephen Miller trying to combine down the right side for NCFC. Alessandro Castro clears it away. Castro unable to get on that. North Carolina FC switches from the right to the left. Looking for Iwalu. Headed away. North Carolina still in possession just outside the final third. Kunga tracking back, tries to get on it, can't. Becker back to Fernandez, now to Aaron Guillen. DJ Taylor. Another one of the NCFC Academy products. Wulito Fernandez. Becker, a little two-man game with Fernandez. Now Guillen sprays it out wide. Combination play. ATL UTD2 can't find the ball at the moment. Keep away from North Carolina FC. They keep possession again. Passing at will. You can see the frustration on the ATL UTD2 players as they chase. Gallagher tries to close it down. Kendall Moulin chests it down in the 18. Gallagher down the line, but ATL cannot keep possession. North Carolina FC with the quick throw. Not from the right spot, though. Demjanjuk wants to see it again. Looks like a substitution upcoming for Atlanta in just a bit. 81st minute, 5-1 North Carolina FC. All the goals in the first half. Alessandro Castro shuts down Stephen Miller. Jackson Conway chasing. Better second half from him, but still not many opportunities, not many touches.
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing some good off-the-ball work, some movement, and coming back in to hold up some play. Now it looks like he's just a little gassed, you know, with the passing clinic from North Carolina FC.
North Carolina FC works it down the right side. Stephen Miller snagged by Hildebrandt. Thought that might have went over the end line, but Demjanjuk lets it play. Gallagher and Niklaw combined, trying to escape down the right side. Gallagher's ball blocked away. You mentioned Jackson Conway looking a little tired. He is the substitution here. We get a chance to see Rodolfo for ATL UTD2, new signing.
Yeah, really excited to see Rodolfo in action for ATL UTD2. Jackson Conway, you know, second start. You know, it's just great experience for the youngster, and you know, hopefully, you know, in the near future, he's going to get some better service and be able to put maybe a couple balls in the back of the net.
Rodolfo recently joined ATL UTD2 from Fresno, on loan from Palmeiras in his native Brazil. 5 appearances for Fresno this regular season in USL play. Risky ball back looking for Tambakis. Picked off, shot wide. Tough angle there. It's a risky ball back to Tambakis, and it's the substitute Rodolfo who pounces on it.
Yeah, just didn't quite to have that accuracy on that chip there. Would have been a great goal.
Love that spark. Rodolfo in his second appearance for ATL UTD2. He came on as a sub in the second half against Tampa Bay last week. nearly with his first goal for the Stripes. No angle there to beat Tambakis, though.
So Metcalf getting a little warning there.
Demyanchuk blows the whistle, wants the ball back into play from Tambakis. Conversation with Metcalf first, and that's over the top and gets all the way through. Mitch Hildebrandt forced into a save.
Lomos is going to wish he had that one back. Just straight to the goalkeeper, no power to it.
ATL UTD2 falling asleep there in the goal kick from Tambakis. Andre Fortune tries to beat Shannon down the line. Unable to do so. Shannon clears it out for a corner kick for NCFC. Kyle Becker, the Canadian international, leading assist man for North Carolina. It's been dangerous on these all night.
I mean, his crossing accuracy has been pinpoint in this match, and he has just been pushing them forward all match, especially the first half. It was almost a man of the match performance right there.
Becker nearly picks out the runner. Cochran lost that one. Gets by him. No ability to put that on goal. I believe that might have been Iwalu looking for his fourth on the back post. And now it's the substitute Rodolfo. Turns, able to keep possession. Earns the throw in. Getting a little spark quickly from Rodolfo off the bench for Atlanta. Tries to get there, can't find that one. Now North Carolina through Kyle Becker. Stephen Miller down the right side. Becker's service has been excellent all night. Stephen Miller as well with his overlaps as a right back. Sprays it out wide to the left. Eboué cuts it back. Fortune unable to find the combination play. Goslin gives it away at the top of the 18. Left-footed shot saved by Hildebrandt. Touched away by Hildebrandt on the rebound. Great improvisation from Mitch Hildebrandt.
Fantastic save from Hildebrandt. And they cleared that out of danger. That is top goalkeeping right there.
It's a great save on the initial one, but I think what was more impressive was the little touch at the end, unable to get a grip on it.
Just get it out of the danger zone. If you cannot collect that, get it out of there.
Great work from Mitch Hildebrandt to deny the 6th goal for North Carolina FC. Metcalf to Cochran, Kendall Moulin. Ollie Shannon, Sean Nicklaw. Nicklaw with a nice ball into Rodolfo, shields off the defender. Down the left to Alessandro Castro, left-footed cross, back post. John Gallagher unable to get on the end of it. Throw in a deep position here for Atlanta. Mitch Hildebrandt, we get another chance to see this big save and then the rebound save as well.
I mean, great diving save to save it from being 6-1, but also getting it cleared out of there, getting it out of the danger zone.
Atlanta United takes the throw, tries to turn, unable to do so, and we have another Creature Comforts corner kick from the far side. Jack Metcalf, Atlanta's captain, jogs over to take it. A.J. Cochran jogs up on the back post looking for space. Metcalf touched in. Tambakis reacts quickly with the save.
It's a good save by Tambakis there. Really low shot right there, and good heads-up save.
Quick reaction from Tambakis and does not give up the rebound either. Such a key part of it. Quick throw for Atlanta from Nicklaw. Long ball over the top, just over Lagos Kunga. Tambakis off his line quickly to grab it. Get an inside look at life on and off the pitch from a player's perspective every Wednesday evening in the latest edition of From the Pitch on USLsoccer.com. 89th minute, North Carolina FC with another opportunity. Mitch Hildebrandt unable to get off his line quickly. And North Carolina FC, seemingly out of nowhere, adds goal number 6.
Cool finish right there, right in the back of the net. And North Carolina FC gets their 6th goal of the match.
Felt like that one came out of nowhere. North Carolina FC, after a pretty slow-paced second half, pounces on goal number 6. Hildebrandt unable to get off his line quickly enough.
That finishes off in the 89th minute right there. Cool finish.
Slips it under Mitch Hildebrandt, and North Carolina FC with 6. Donovan Iwalu with 4. 7th goal of the season.
He's making the manager look pretty smart in starting him this match.
Daniel Rios was on the team of the week last week for North Carolina FC. I think Donovan Iwalu has staked a claim to his spot on the USL team of the week with a 4-goal performance here at Coolray Field. 90th minute, we will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Chris Goslin cutting back to the left. Pass cut out looking for Castro. Cleared down the line. Be a throw for Atlanta. How well do you know the USL? Test your knowledge in USLsoccer.com's weekly picks competition every week against experts from across the USL. Visit USLsoccer.com to take part. Into stoppage time now. North Carolina FC 6-1 over ATL UTD2. Comprehensive performance from Colin Clark's squad.
A dominating performance. They have looked direct. Every single, almost all their shots have been on target. I mean, they've looked really great in front of goal.
Sean Nicklaw with a big tackle there. Eboué looking for a chance of his own. That's cut back and picked out. Ollie Shannon under pressure. And North Carolina FC has not quit here. Another opportunity, right-footed shot blocked by Kendall Moulin. Back in, A.J. Cochran with the left-footed volley out. North Carolina FC at midfield. Sean Nicklaw cuts that out. Lagos Kunga to Rodolfo, trying to pick out John Gallagher. Long run down the right side. Gallagher earns the throw. Nice ball from Rodolfo.
He's looked great since he's come on.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with the Brazilian. On it now, trying to find an opportunity, defended by 2. And take it off of him, but Chris Goslin gathers it inside his own half. Goslin can't find Metcalf down the left. And here comes North Carolina again. Kyle Becker with the through ball outside the right foot. Save by Hildebrandt. Iwalu not done yet, looking for number 5 on the night.
Becker with that killer ball right there to almost set him up for his 5th goal of the night.
The sweet little ball from Kyle Becker outside of the right foot flick right into the path of Donovan Iwalu, and he doesn't hesitate, doesn't take a touch. First time shot. Mitch Hildebrandt with a great save.
Really good save, prevented him from a touchdown score right there.
Kyle Becker to take the corner. North Carolina going to play this short. Not much time left here in stoppage time. Lagos Kunga chasing NCFC, swinging it around the back now. Becker back on it. Maybe North Carolina FC is content to finish it here. Maybe not. Iwalu. Iwalu looking for space at the top of the 18. There's a curling shot off the crossbar. Stephen Miller dribbles it out. Alessandro Castro tried to close him down.
What an effort right there.
Curling effort. North Carolina FC looking for number 7. Andrew Kendall Mullen. Hildebrandt swings it to A.J. Cochran. Sergei Demyanchuk looking at his watch. Cochran down the line to Castro. Trying to pick out Rodolfo. Over hits the pass. Not the start to the 7-game homestand ATL UTD2 was looking for tonight.
They just got to, you know, maybe do like a 24-hour rule, you know, recap it in their mind, what happened wrong, and then move on. And because they got a ton of matches coming up and a lot of time to improve.
North Carolina